Hi everybody, welcome to our second complete conditioning class. Now last week, quite a few of us did it, and at the time I think we all thought, oh, that wasn't too dreadful, that was okay. And then the day after and the day after that, we really felt it, didn't we? Really worked hard. So if you're new to this class today, it's nice and slow, it's nice and controlled. You will probably ache afterwards. That's my warning to you. Now, lots of the moves we do, because they're slow, the great thing is you can use some support. So if you've got a chair, when we're doing things like lunges and squats, you can hang on to your chair. So if you're a bit worried about falling over, have your chair there. If you've got hand weights, we really could do with them for this class, but don't forget, tins of food will do. Or Joan, your bottles of wine, but just don't smash them, that would be awful, wouldn't it? So let's see who's joining us. Who's here this morning? Terry, Kathy, Sam, Jane, Diane, Mary, Julie. Good morning, everybody. There's 16 of you out there at the moment. That's lovely, isn't it? Like a class. Okay, so the format of the class. It takes us about 20 minutes, just under 20 minutes. We're going to do 5 groups of exercises twice through. So there's a leg-focused one, there's an upper body-focused one, and there's a rest, which is kind of stretchy and things. It's a 40 seconds for one, 40 seconds for the other, and then a 20-second rest. So that's our format. Hello, Brendan. Never forget Brendan. Brendan's there. Good morning, Jean, Felicia, Jane. Hello, everybody. Okay, so we don't need to really warm up. If you want to just shake yourselves out a little bit, kick things out. If you have a little march around, that would be good. Morning, Carolyn. Oh, Carolyn's replying to Alison. Hello, Alison. Hello, Carolyn. Okay, so the music, relax, isn't it? It's nice and slow. All these moves are slow. The slower, the better. So first of all, get hold of your hand weights. Remember, all the way through this class, posture, posture, posture. Stomach muscles pulled in, shoulders relaxed. Oh, Brendan likes his name check. That's nice, isn't it? Easily pleased, Brendan, I have to say, but that's all right. That's all right. So remember, controlled, slow posture. Let's get going. Okay, so I've got my timer, and you'll hear some beeping. It's just really to keep me on track. So don't you worry. The first one we're going to do is curtsy. So that's when we curtsy down, and then we push the arms up. Are you ready? Or you can hear the beeps. Here we go. And a whistle. So push up. Down we go. Now I'm looking for you to go controlled as low as you want to. So those of you who suffered last week, you might want to go a little bit easier. Option to make that easier, small. Classes, it's so simple to change exercises to make them easier or harder. Push up, down again. Next exercise in a moment, we're going to stand still and do the work for those arms. Push up, one more. Lovely, okay, so arms going to come up, out, in, 2 squats. And again. Obviously, the heavier your weights are, the more you're going to work. I meant to dig out my heavier ones from the shed. I forgot this morning, but I might dig some out for next week. Because if you can use slightly bigger weights, you will get obviously a bigger, stronger workout. 10 seconds left. I'm getting hot. I'm getting really hot. There we go, lovely. Put your weights down, give yourself a little shake out, and we'll do a little sweep. In and out. So that's our first set done. Next one. It's going to be some lunges, and we're lunging behind. Backward lunges are quite tricky. You might want to get that chair out. Good, pick up those weights again. Nice and tall, nice and straight. Here we go. So it's a very simple deep lunge behind, that is all it is. As you go back down and up, get those abs working. And you know what? It's not a difficult move, but my goodness, it works hard. Use the hand weights if you want to. Use your chair for balance. And of course, easier option, smaller. You notice I'm going back onto my toe there. I'm doing a big knee bend. Almost there, we're going to go to our arms. Good, leaning forward slightly. Flies, up and back. 2 more. 1 more, then we're going to do the elbow pull up. So it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Flies again. I didn't know it was quite so warm this morning. I'm boiling. Elbows come up. There goes the bell. Nearly time. Flies again. Lift, down. Last 2. Last 1. Well done. Okay, sometimes your neck gets a bit stiff on that one, so just give your head a move side to side, bring an arm across, give it a little stretch. You can do anything in this rest. You can just lie down if you need to. Next one's our sumo squat, which is a really wide squat. Grab hold of those weights. You're going to go down and then drag your foot in. Down, come back to the middle. Now, hands can go low or you can keep them on your hips. It's up to you. I think the low is harder. Now, you probably can notice when I bring that leg back, I'm dragging my foot. Yeah, pulling it along. That's because I want to activate my inner thigh even more than just lifting it. But you can just lift it. Don't make marks on your carpet though. I keep thinking about this bit of carpet. It must be getting thinner every day. 1 more. Good. Legs together. Arms come up, out, back, and down. Now we do opposites. Okay, so do you remember this one? So I've got my feet really close. My tummy muscles are pulled in, and I'm lifting my pelvic floor. I'm trying not to wobble. This is a great core exercise as well as arms. Everyone breathe. Good. This is our third little sequence. 8 seconds. And we all found, didn't we, last week, we were so surprised how hard this was. Afterwards, the effect afterwards, well done. Little side bend, so arm over and back. I like that kind of workout, when it doesn't kill you at the time, but you feel the effects afterwards. Best of all worlds. Now we're going to go to forward lunges next. It's going to be our split lunges. Grab hold of those weights. So we step down, hold it here, straighten up, down and come back in again. Don't forget, you can use that chair. Out, down, up and back. Try not to get too quick there. I felt myself speeding up, so I've slowed it down again. To be honest with this one, the slower you do it, the harder it is. So you can speed it up if you like, therefore. We've got about 6 seconds left to go. There we go. Hold it here for me. One hand, pull the elbow back, back. 2 more. Same arm, open it out to the side. Don't wobble. Good. And again. Change legs. So other leg steps back. Let me turn around so you can see me. Pulling that arm back. So balance challenge as well, everybody. Arm out to the side. Here we go. Breathe. Excellent. Keep with this arm. Do some elbows again. Up you come. 1 more. Good. Well done. Little twists for me. Rotation. Rotation. Breathe. Shoulders are relaxed. Little twist side to side. I've just noticed I left my seat cushion out in the rain last night. Oh, 2 more. 1 more. Good. This is a hard one. Squats. So, ordinary squats, but lift. You can do a little jump. Or you can just lift your heels. I'll show you sideways. So it's either feet flat, or it's a little lift of the heels, or it's a little whoop. I'm not even really going high. It's just a little lift. And that makes you work your heart. It makes those legs work hard without having to hopefully go quite as exhausted as we were Tuesday morning on the hip class. One more. Good, well done. Feet are normal hip width apart. One arm up, other arm. Both arms. Good, same thing again. One arm, other arm. Both arms. So if you're finding these weights are too light, maybe see if you can dig out some more if you've got them in your house. Maybe order some. Or you can make some homemade ones, water bottles filled with sand, earth, bit of water. That works. Last two. Last one. Excellent, well done. Back to the very beginning again. Let's just have a little rest. Shake things out. Have a drink. Ooh, have a drink, quick, quick. Okay, back to the beginning. Back to our curtsies. Everyone still with me? Yes. Here we go. So this is one of those workouts. So if you've got your Fitbit on, mine's charging at the minute. If you've got your Fitbit on, it probably is not telling you a massive calorie burn. And that's true because we're not leaping about, are we? But what we're doing here is we're conditioning, hence the name of the class. So it's like weight training. So we're working these muscles, we are burning calories, but we're also building muscle tissue. We're actually increasing the density of our muscles. This is also great for your joints and your bone density too, because we're stressing the bones with this weight. One more. Good. Okay, arms come up, out, and then 2 squats. But you can hear my breath. You know, I am working, I can feel my heart's working quite hard. I'm getting hot. So there is a calorie benefit, but there's also a strength benefit. For lots of us, as we get older, all of us we get older, our muscle percentage drops quite shockingly. And muscle burns calories, even when you're just sleeping. 2 more squats. One more. Lovely, put those weights down. Let's do a little sweepy swan again. Whew. Loosen up. Second one is going to be our lunge back. Now we know this is tricky for balance, so get your chair ready if you've got one. Oh, ready? Of course we're ready. Here we go. If you wanted to, you could bring your hands up in front. Don't need to. So I'm really focused. I'm staring at the fence between me and Leslie's house. Really focusing so I don't wibble and wobble. You can see your knees in a position where it's not supported. So it's great for the strength of your knee. But you've got to keep it nice and solid. Don't let it wibble side to side. 10 seconds. Everybody breathing for me. Yes. We're all breathing. Last couple. Well done. Lean it forward slightly, flies. Ooh, gonna do 2 more. And then we lead with the elbows. So you just change that hand position. Now my palms are facing my thighs. And then we change back, palms are facing each other. Use your stomach muscles here, everybody. Getting hot and hotter and hotter. Elbows. Good work, everyone. We're almost there. Less than 10 seconds. Last couple. Don't stop. Oh, well done. Shake those arms out. Hands behind you. Open your chest up. You can move about while you're doing it. Oh, excellent. Sumo squat coming up. Oh, give those arms a shake. Go hold of your weights. Are you ready? Are you steady? Not really. We go. So I'm squatting and I'm pulling my foot in. If you're doing a different squat, it's fine. So for some of us, sumo squat's just a killer. So do normal squats. Good. As you rise, I want you lovely and tall, so don't cheat and stay here. I want you to come up. Yep, so you're into that lovely posture. Can we go lower? Oh, my hips are going to be complaining about that tomorrow. About 5 seconds. Last one. Good. Nice and tall, feet close together. Brilliant. I always think it looks a bit like a, I don't know, semaphore or one of those Eastern States marching routines. I don't know, something like that. Elbows slightly soft, everybody. What you could do, if you've got a set of heavier weights, you could just use them for certain exercises. So this one's not too hard, is it? So you might find you could, actually heavier weights would be better on this. Almost about to hear the beepers. Good. Put those down. Side bends. Oh, lovely big stretch through. How are we doing, everybody? Are we okay? I'm hot. Not too out of breath, a little bit puffy. 2 more. 1 more. Grab your weights. Split lunges forwards. Remember with split lunges, I know I go on about it, but when you come back, push. Or someone gave me a thumbs up there, well done. So here, push. Use your front foot to get you back. That's it, so I did it wrong that last one, didn't I? Push back, that's it. Step, down, up, back. I love lunges, they are such a good exercise. They're hard work, but my goodness, they give you quick effects. They build thigh strength. And again. Well done, okay. Little bit of a split stance one, I forgot that one, there we go. Here's that one. I was thinking, what does that mean? Now the arm comes out to the side. 4, 3, 2. Change your legs around. I know you can't see my arm, but you know what I'm doing. I'm putting it back. Out to the side. 4, 3, 2. And the last little challenge, tummies on tight, both arms. Keep going. Well done. Put those weights down. A twist. Well done, everybody. How's it feeling? Tiring. Our last section is coming up. Our last section is those nasty little squat jumps. You love them, really. Here we go. So all I'm doing, I don't think my toes are even leaving the floor. I'm just doing a little bit of lift. My heels are leaving the floor, not much else. Well, someone sent me a message, I'll read that in a sec. Come on, let's go. This should make your legs burn, everybody. Probably the worst exercise, I think. Go on, we're nearly there. If it's too much, get rid of the bounce, it's fine, but don't stop. Don't sit down and have a cup of tea yet. Last few seconds. Oh, well done. Lovely and tall, feet together. And actually feet normal. Both arms. That's it. Single arm. Both arms. Good work, everybody. We are nearly there. The relaxing music should make you realise it's almost done. We've had the same music the whole way though, haven't we? Okay, almost there. Anybody else sweating? Last one. Fantastic. Oh, give yourselves a shake out, everybody. What was that message? Does it feel harder than last week, Terry? You see, we've done the same exercises, and I've done that deliberately. Keep marching, Ron. I've done that deliberately because second time you do them, you're better at them because you know them a little bit more. And that's why it's harder often, because you're actually more committed to the move. You're not learning it anymore. So that's why quite often with Pilates and aerobics and things, we'll do the same routine 2 weeks running. It's that reason. So not you, Terry. You haven't got suddenly weak. Well done, love your heart to everyone there. Let's stretch, everyone. Okay, calf stretch. Foot goes back. Push that heel back. Oh. See, for me, that's a cracking class. You get hot, but not too hot. You get a bit out of breath, but not too out of breath. it's kind of got that good balance, hasn't it? You've been virtuous, but maybe you haven't sweated so much you have to have a shower. Maybe not. Other foot, maybe as the weather changes again, because it was spring yesterday and today it's very much back into sort of, well, not, I hate to say winter, but yeah. Anyway, push that heel back, tummy muscles are pulled in. How about some hamstrings? Yeah. Sit yourself back. So remember, one foot's forward, one leg's back a bit. Let me go there so you can see better. Hand on your bent leg. And then everybody lift your bottoms up. Tummies in. Our next class we've got is a super seated exercise. So it's going to be a combination of seated and standing. If you fancy joining me for that one, you are very welcome. This one seems to be going down quite well, this class. So what we'll do, I said, how many of us? 20 of us. So what we'll do is we'll do the same thing next week. So I'll leave the complete conditioning in. I'll change the routine for next week. I'll leave some stuff in that you know, but the same idea, same effort level, same intensity. Lift your backside. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And don't forget, if you've got shoulder injuries and things, the upper body stuff, use your arms, but don't use weights. It's fine. Thigh stretch. Excellent class, and that's my mum, so she's not the least bit biased. I like it, Mum. Place your hips forward. Oh, no Boo this morning. She's here. Boo's managed to injure her cruciate ligament. Oh, we didn't even know. So she's on bed rest. Well, not bed rest, house rest. So basically, she's in lockdown, is what we're saying. Poor Boo. So you might see her about, but if you don't see me out walking the dog, that is why. She's having to rest, poor little thing. Other leg, but she's going to the groomers fairly soon. Oh, you wait and see. Push those hips forward a little bit more. Lovely and tall. I want to go to the groomers as well. Push those hips forwards. Whew. So make sure you have a drink, everybody, because even though we haven't been leaping about, you will have sweated. Give your legs a shake out. I've got my seated class coming up in just under 10 minutes. Oh, your Spaniel did that, Jane. I might message you and have a chat about that later. Love the class, Felicia. Oh, that's really good. And Mary. Brilliant. Hey, your legs don't like it, Leslie. Oh, no, me too. Brilliant. Well done, everyone. Lovely to have you with me. I will catch you later in the week. Bye.